Well, there went
I
that
have
joke.
so much hope in you.
Are you recording right now?
Yeah.
You were supposed to be the chosen one. You are like a brother to me.
Ooh.
Weird.
Yeah.
Real
I know.
Weird.
That's,
Because we kiss on the mouth.
Yeah.
and people think you're my brother already.
I
Because
know,
of our
it's
big
so
weird
funny.
eyes.
It's so
You
stupid.
guys do have big weird eyes.
I know. We look like we were hugged too hard.
Or
Like those little handy squeeze it
Yeah.
things.
It looks like we were born like 70 years ago when they would use forceps to like grab the head of babies and pull them out of
And then
vaginas.
just-
Wow,
And their
how
eyes would
graphic.
pop out. No, my grandma had pop out eyes. And she looked like,
Grandma Smeagol.
yeah, because she was really short and she had to wear a wig because she didn't have any hair. So she would wear like afro wigs. And she had one eye that would look off in the wrong direction. So I always called her Grandma Smeagol.
Are we already talking about Mr. Pie? Like, what the fuck?
No, Mr. Pie is totally different. Mr. Pie is scarier than my weird-eyed grandma.
What the fuck was that
Who wouldn't want to
sentence?
marry into this family?
It's okay, she's dead. Doesn't matter.
Oh, bringing it down. There it is.
She won't mind.
Are we in the in-between? Where are we now?
I don't know. We should probably be in a mental institution.
Welcome to the in-between. Holy crap. You were there. And you were there. Those old, like, informational... Just talk about Mr. Pie. Fuck it.
Okay,
I'm not
so-
even going to try to bring that back around.
Oh my god, it was so scary, dude. So I was in Florida and we went to Animal Kingdom was the first park we went to, right?
Ooh, yeah.
And we went to the new Avatar thing, and it was very great. And I'd never been to Disney in Florida before, so a lot of people, very hot. Florida is the worst place in the entire universe. Get home that night. Well, didn't get home, but like got back to the hotel room.
Right.
Get in bed. Fall asleepies. I had this fucking crazy dream where I was me in like Disney.
Oh, shit.
And okay. And like there was this crazy urban myth in Disney about this guy, Mr. Pie.
Okay.
And I remember, like, someone was talking to me about it in the dream. And I was like, wait, do you mean, like, pie is in the food or pie is in the number? And the guy was like, no one knows. But
Sorry, just no weird.
but a kid will go missing, right? And the whole thing about Mr. Pie, a kid would go missing in the park.
We're already in your dream. This was in your dream.
This is in my dream. This
There
isn't
was
real. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There were some blurred lines.
Well, yeah. It was like taking place in Disney Park, and there was this urban myth called Mr. Pie.
Okay.
So a child would go missing, and then 24 hours later, on the dot, the child would appear exactly where the parents saw him. It was him or her last.
Okay.
Right? And that happened. 24 hours later, the girl reappears at this place after she's been, like, missing for a day. And she's just, like, dead to the world, like, just staring ahead, dead eyes, like, just breathing. And people are, like, trying to ask her questions about, like, what happened. Mm-hmm. And they're like, oh, my God, did you see Mr. Pie? Yes. What did he look like? He was in the shadows the whole time. Are you okay? Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. Did he touch you? Did he hurt you? No. He was very nice. Well, why did they call him Mr. Pie? He asked me if I wanted pie. Is that it? No. Well, what else happened? I can't tell you. And they were just like, all these kids were like interviewed, and they all had like the same experience where they were like chained up in a chair, And this guy was just very kind to him, asking them questions about themselves and asking if they wanted pie and never offering them any pie. And then he would release them, but they all came out wrong and like really disturbed.
Jeez.
And so like in my dream, it was this girl like retelling her story. So I could see through her eyes at one point, and the guy had like really big teeth, like that one character in Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh, okay.
Really big teeth and smiling. Just always smiling and very nice. He kind of talked like this, and he was very kind. And would you like a shoulder rub, little girl? And like, but then, yes, I would. And then he would go around and not touch them, but just lick his lips.
Ugh.
Oh, it was so disgusting and scary. Like, my brain came up with Mr. Pie, and now I'm going to be haunted by my own brain's stupidity for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Mr. Pie is so scary. Like, I really want to write a story about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's immediately
Mr.
what
Pie
I was
is
thinking
like
about.
just
Oh,
horrifying.
jeez. That is super creepy.
Oh my god, and it kept me up for nights.
I
And
bet.
then for some reason in my dream it went like really weird. And then you know Modern Family?
No, I haven't seen
Okay,
any of
Mitch
it.
and Cam, they have a daughter Lily,
Okay.
and Lily went missing
Oh.
in Disney World. And so for some reason that scared me a whole lot because I love that show and I love Mitch and Cam in that show.
Uh-huh.
And I love both those, Jesse Tyler Ferguson and oh gosh, I can't remember who plays Cam right now. But they're just both so fantastic. And them losing their daughter, I mean, it's like fake and fictional, but
Sure.
it scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so
Jeez,
scary.
man.
It is really disturbing, like just lip licking, very kind, not touching, but ruining people.
Yeah.
And that no one has seen them. Like seen Mr. Oh god, it was fucked up. Oh, it was so scary.
That's super crazy. Wow.
Do you have like weird nightmares like that?
Dude,
or am I broken?
Yeah, no. I had I had what my mom called night terrors when I was little, because I would wake up screaming, or I would sleepwalk still thinking I was in the dream. Like, I had like crazy stuff.
I've
when
never
I was little.
sleepwalked. I've had night terrors,
yeah.
but I've never sleepwalked.
Dude, I sleepwalked a lot when I was
Really?
little. Like, I would just wake up by my mom's bed, and then she'd be like, and like,
Oh
freak
god,
out.
did you like fucking like just sleepwalk and stare at her?
Yeah, and
Oh my god.
but I lived upstairs, so I went down a flight of stairs asleep, and then would just like go into her bedroom and stare at her.
Your mom is a very strong woman.
Yeah.
Because if I had a kid and I woke up in the middle of the night and my kid was staring at me, I'd beat that thing to death with a shovel. I would just like punch my kid right in the face.
Well, you can ask her when she's here.
Oh my god.
She's gonna come into town.
That would scare the shit out of me.
dude.
I would just like, I've seen the fucking Paranormal Activity. I would just scissor kick that motherfucker. I would grab it by its ankles and throw it out a window. I'd be like, I'm not fucking with that shit. I've seen Chucky before.
Because she would just like, she knows, or I don't know if it's true or what kind of like validity it has, but like they always say don't wake a sleepwalker. To just try to get them back to bed, because it'll like mess with their brains, it'll freak them out because they're not where they went to sleep, you know. And so she would just kindly be like, "Would you like some water? Do you need to use the bathroom?" And I only know this because she told me that,
Right.
you know. And I'd usually be like, "Yeah," and just she would get me a cup of water. I'd go back to bed, and that was the end of it.
Dude, are you like? Oh god, I cannot imagine having that happen. I'd be like, "Do you want some water?" Tranquilizer dart. I would not be fucking around with that shit.
I know, man.
I'd be like, I'd take that kid to bed. I'd chain him down. I'd be like, no, you're staying here until it's daylight because I'm not dealing with any Dracula shit. I'm not dealing with any ghosties. It's not a full moon out tonight, so I know you're not a fucking werewolf, but I'm not taking the chance.
I do have one nightmare that I remember extremely vividly from when I was little.
What's that?
I was on the playground at school at recess, and my mom showed up just in the middle of the day and was like, "We need to go home right now." Super mad, super pissed. Not like my mom. My mom laughs all the time, always has a smile on her face.
Yeah, she's a sweetie.
And she showed up and was like, "We need to go home right now." And so she like grabbed me by the arm, took me into the car, and we got home, and I went in and I was like, "What's wrong, Mom? What's going on?" And she just walked off without even saying anything. And she walked around the corner into her bedroom, and I went down the hallway because I was going to go to my bedroom, but I saw into their bedroom. And my father was laying on the bed, chest pried open, blood and just like lumps of red all over. I am a 5-year-old, 6-year-old child, and
Why did your brain do that?
I don't know, but I saw my dad ripped open on the bed and just like torn open everywhere. And so I freak out, run into my bedroom, and my mother comes in after me, like not screaming or anything, just like forcefully like stomping up behind me. And then I turn around and she takes her hand behind the back of her cheekbone and pulls her face off.
No!
And she is a sand person from Star Wars, which is a really funny twist right now. But as a child,
at the time, that's horrifying.
I probably shat myself and just scream cried.
Who hurt you?
Apparently George Lucas.
Oh fuck you, George! You goddamn motherfucker!
The next day, like, I woke up and, or my mom had to wake me up out of that because I was screaming, and my mom woke me up, so I screamed more.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah. And I told her about my dream and what happened, and we had this, like, ritual throwing away of the sand person action figures. I don't have that anymore. Like,
oh, man.
She was like, "Are you ready to throw this away? We're going to get rid of all the nightmares, all the bad dreams," and we threw it away.
Damn. Your mom's really nice.
She's something.
Damn. That's horrifying. But, like, how did you, at that age, dream about, without seeing, like, any horror films, your dad's chest ripped open?
The only thing
Did you see Aliens too early?
No. They kept me away from like R-rated shit and like all that. Like I didn't see any of that. The only thing that I can think of, and my memory is like the timing on things. I'm not exactly sure what goes where. But my mom was in nursing school. She went to school to be a respiratory therapist. Worked as one for a while. And so she loved watching ER, or she loved watching like surgery shows.
Oh, fuck
and
that.
So I probably caught a glimpse of something I wasn't supposed to see.
I can't watch it. I can't watch that shit.
Nah, man.
Like, I love House, but even when they do the CGI, like, let's put a needle in your eyeball, or I'm like, I know this is fake, but it is a bummer.
Yeah, that one episode where he's, like, tripping balls and that guy's, like, goiter blows up and...
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
Anyway... That's my fucked up childhood.
Good Inbetween, bro.
Happy Father's Day.
Don't let Mr. Pie get you.
Don't. Your dad with the bleeding. I don't know. Watch out for George. He'll fucking get you.
Fucking George Lucas. I think the scariest thing he ever did was remake the original trilogy. I have more nightmares about that. All right, we'll see you topside, guys.
See you guys in the next episode.
Oof, my goof.